this what you envisioned when you decided to join Tony and his staff at Knoxville?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was headed to Arizona State and kind of made a U-turn, and he talked me into coming over and taking a look at it, and our vision was, hey, I want to win another national championship. I wanted to do it at a different school, and I'd never coached in the SEC, and that was the other thing too, that I wanted to see if my little stick would work in the SEC. I've been in a lot of other conferences and stuff, and so no, that was pretty cool to come over here. And obviously, you think you got a chance, and in 22, the team was obviously really good, and we kind of stumbled right there. But to come back, especially this pitching staff, such a neat deal.
What about Tony's vision? Were you convinced, especially knowing what Tennessee was at the time, and what sold you on his vision?
The fact that he can recruit like he does. I mean, he's a tireless recruiter. I knew he'd have energy, and he's grown tremendously too. I mean, as a head coach, I mean, there's a lot of different things that you go through, and obviously he's still real emotional, but he's tempered it some. and I think that the idea of it's easy to say I want to come here and try to win another championship, but the fact that he made such a great hire with Josh right away, and to get him in there, and it's such an eclectic coaching staff. You got Tony, you got Josh, a young guy, and I'm a dinosaur, so I'm a different group.
But you call yourself a dinosaur, but how does this motivate you to come back here and do it again?
I'm going to enjoy this one first.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, it's such a good group of kids, and like I said, our pitching staff, that's not how you draw it up. I mean, it's just not. And so I think just satisfying, man, to see how that thing worked. And guys having to come back and pitch again, on short rest, and Combs coming in and doing that, and ending it with a strikeout. That's how you want to do that thing.
Xander, what has been different about Xander the last month, 5 weeks, than maybe his previous starts?
Confidence, and we give him a chance to roll with it and let him get out of some jams himself. And he's always been a winner. He won in high school, and look how many games he started here. I think it was, us giving him a chance to roll with it right there. And you know what? We probably could have let him roll a little bit longer right there, but we made that decision to make a change, and it worked out for us.
My last one for you. You talked about how it's not really supposed to work out that way with the pitching staff. Why was the pitching staff able to make it work out?
I think we had a big buy-in. I mean, Tony asked me, he goes, hey man, we kind of need an opener or something. Who you got? And I said, I've been thinking about it too. And that's kind of a neat deal with Tony. He's a pitching guy at Missouri and has done some of that stuff. And so we're so much on the same page. And I said, hey, all I got is Stamos right now, because he's done it before. He's not going to be scared. He's 24 years old or whatever he is. And so we didn't really have a choice. And so just to roll with it like that, it hasn't always been perfect, and offensively we're so good that also gives us a little bit of a breathing room right there. And then Xander running with it, just that's been tremendous.
How critical was Snead? Last one for me. Snead this whole year, but really here in Omaha. I mean, so many times you put him in a jam, he finds a way out.
Well, there's a lot of MVPs on this pitching staff, but if you looked at the numbers and the wins and the saves and all the different things, it's not always pretty, but he competes. And you know what? I'm proud of the fact he's gotten better. I mean, he came in from Wichita State. He was a big arm, and the fact that he's gotten better and he's been out on this big stage and finished some games that are huge.
Awesome. Thank you.